Hiya, I'm John. My brain's trying to kill me. In August 2025, I was diagnosed with a massive brain tumour. Life's been interesting since then. Life's got all a bit lifey. Quite a few people have told me, been surprised by how well I've been dealing with that. And I've certainly been surprised how well I've been dealing with that. A few people said you should tell people. Should tell people. Maybe it'll help them. And so this is what I'm doing. And maybe if I can help just one or two people, give you a bit of hope. Give you an idea about how you deal with what you're going through. And maybe this big bugger in my head has got a bit of meaning to it. That'd be nice. Please let me know if it has helped, and also if you've done something that's going to help me, because I could certainly do with some help as well. Today, right now, I'm really grateful because I'm not scared right now. I'm not scared right now. But it's a scary day. This afternoon, I'm off to the hospital to find out my results from my first 6 monthly scan. Find out how successful the operation was. Find out if that bugger's just sitting there for now, or if, pretty sharpish, I'm going to need radiotherapy, I'm going to need chemotherapy. So today could be a bit scary, but right now I'm not scared, so I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful with where I live. I live in beautiful Bradford. And so what I can do is come out here nearly on my own, just get out of my head a little bit, have a little bit of a wander, and just enjoy this fantastic post-industrial architecture. I'm coming up into a nice bit of greenery where I can just sit and calm down, just relax for a little bit and just be out. Stop thinking for a while, not panic, not worry, not catastrophise, and know that right now I'm alright, me. I'm alright right now. And so just be happy, being happy, just be content with being content. Right now, I've got nothing to worry about. Yesterday was a bit different. Yesterday I was worried. Got myself in a bit of a tears, had a bit of a wobble. And what I did was the right thing. Phoned some people, went out and talked to some people, told them I was scared, told them I was frightened, shared my fears. Felt so much better just talking to people, just saying, now then, I'm scared today, mate, this is what I'm scared about. They didn't have to say anything. It's just enough to know I'd shared. I did the same this morning. Spent a good hour on the phone with someone talking about my fears, talking about how scared I was. And that helped. And right now, I'm so grateful because right now, I'm not scared. So in a couple of hours, I set off to the hospital and find out about what's next, if it's something. something, or is it nothing yet? It's a bit scary. I'm not scared right now. And as said, people have said that I'm dealing with this really well. I'm surprised, shocked by how well I'm dealing with that. This isn't the right way. I hope to God it's not the wrong way, but it's our way, it's my way. And if you take something from it and you say, yeah, that might work for me, and give it a go, brilliant. And if you go, he's a bloody idiot, that lad, he's doing that all wrong, then fair enough. Do it different to me. Whatever works for you, love. Whatever works for you. I said I'm really grateful for friends and family today. Spoken to them, shared fears, and that diluted those fears. And right now, I'm not scared. But today, I'm going to get the results on my own. I don't know if I made the right decision or not. We'll find out soon, won't we? But right now, I'm going out to an happy place. I'm out. I'm in a lovely walk. I'm a Bradford lad, so I've got some Delius in my ears, enjoying just something calming, something relaxing, and not focusing on what they might say in a few hours, what that might mean for next week, what that might mean for next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. Right now, I'm just here, and I'm not scared. Not being scared is such a lovely thing. Kind of got a bit accustomed to living with fear. And so not being scared right now, just being alright, such a lovely, lovely feeling. Today I'm really grateful. Right now I'm grateful I'm not scared. Because I've become not used to, you don't get used to being scared all the time. I've become accustomed to being scared all the time. A few years ago, a good few years ago, I started getting panic attacks. They were big, huge. Stick your head between your legs, breathe into this paper bag. Panic attacks. Just had this sense of impending doom. Everything was going to go wrong. Everything was going to go wrong. Everything was awful. Everything was terrible. Everything's going to be bad. And that was scary. I was reading when it happened. Letters started dancing across the page. If I was talking to someone, you're probably talking to you then, you probably wouldn't even notice. Maybe I become a bit flushed. Maybe I breathe a little heavier. For me, I'd look at you, and what was really weird is if I was talking to someone when it was happening, they got like gold around their eyes. You know, like in a comic or a sci-fi film where someone's going to shoot laser beams out their eyes or something. It's weird. I thought I was losing my mind. I thought I was going crazy. And that was so scary. It was so frightening. The thing about a panic attack is, if you don't know it's a panic attack, they'll laugh at you panic. So the panic attacks created panic attacks. Now, I'm an intelligent, educated young man, so I know the best thing to do is talk to someone about that. Go see someone, have a chat. The problem is, I'm also a bloke, I'm also a bloody idiot. And so what I did was, I went, don't tell anyone, don't tell anyone, don't, because that'll be weak. Don't tell anyone because that's scary. Don't tell anyone, keep it to yourself, don't tell anyone. And one of the doctors told me, after the operation, they described it as self-medicating. Started to self-medicate, which is a bloody misnomer that, because medication's supposed to make you feel better, innit? And I just made things worse. So I bottled it up, and I medicated and I medicated and I bottled it up, and I got scared and scared and scared. Until I was frightened for everything, frightened about everything. Everything was scary, everything was frightening. More medication, more fear, more medication. And still, didn't tell anyone. So for about 5 years, I had at least one panic attack a day, pretty much every day. There were a couple of days here, maybe a week or so there, that I didn't. I was just scared about everything. And my last panic attack, the night before my operation, I didn't know I had a brain tumour, but it turns out I've been suffering with it for a while. And I was daft. I didn't tell anyone about what I was feeling. I thought it was weak. I thought I was being silly. I thought I was going crazy. I just kept it to myself. I didn't tell my friends. I didn't even tell my ex-wife. Just kept it to myself. That was stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that. I spoke with friends last night. I spoke with friends today. I'm going to speak with friends and family today. I'm going to share it, and I'm going to feel better for it. Because I'm learning. I'm learning. Don't be afraid to talk. It's going to feel so much better when you do. It's going to feel so much better when you do. Tell people how you're feeling. Tell the people you love. Tell the people who care about you. And you'll feel better. And honestly, so will they. So I've said talk to people. And you really should. Talk to people. Loads of people who care about you. Loads of people who love you. Loads of people who'll sit there and listen. They'll hold your hand. Pat your leg. They'll feel better. And so will you if you share. But today, and I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or not. Today, I'm going on my own. Yeah, and I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or not, but we'll find out. The last times I've been for these scans, and I've had to go in, my ex was good enough to come with me, because she's right lovely. Because she is right lovely. And even though she decided, for reasons not to do with this, to do with me being horrible, she decided she wanted a divorce. She was still good enough to come with me, because she's dead nice. She's is. And she's lovely. But today, I'm going on my own. And I don't know if I'm being selfish or stupid. But one reason is I don't know. I don't know what they're going to say today. I don't know what they're going to say. And it could be bad news. And if it is bad news, I can just... I deal with that bad news. I've got it there. I can process it. And I can think about it. And I can be selfish and think, this is what it means for me. I don't have to worry about how the other person who's there is taking it. You know, I've got friends that come with me. I've got family that would come with me. But I'd have to worry about them. I'd have to think about them. Make sure that they were okay. Whereas today, if it's bad news, I can be selfish. I can have a breath. I can have a thought, think about it before I go away and tell them. It's really weird. I find it really weird sometimes telling people about what's happening, because it is scary. It is scary. But you always have to think of them that you're telling as well. And so, do I tell them everything? Do I make a joke out of it? Do I lay it on thick? What do I do? And how do I make sure they don't feel really bad about it? As an example, there's a right nice bloke lives on the road where I lived with my ex. Right nice fella, good Christian man, former vicar, you know, so filled with Christian charity and empathy. And one day he asked me, what's going on? What's going on with that? And so I told him, you know, I told him what was happening. You know, right now it seems okay. They've told me that, you know, right now it's just wait and see. Got these 6 monthly scans. And if I'm unlucky, it'll kill me in 5 years. If I'm right lucky, it'll kill me in 20. And he starts doing what loads of people start doing. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's awful. I know he was only doing it. I know he was only doing it because he was feeling sympathy for me. Feeling bad for me. It was nice of him. Oh, it's terrible, it's awful. So I start making jokes out of it. I start having a laugh. I start having to act and say things to make him feel better about my tumour. That's strange. That's odd. That's weird. But you do that. You don't want him to feel bad. It's not his fault, is it? But then he looked at me, this good Christian, this God-fearing man, and he looked at me and he said, do you ever wonder what you did to deserve this? And left this pregnant pause. Of course I have, mate. Of course I have. You know, of course I have. I could have been horrible right then. Could have said something right mean. Could have said, do you know what, mate? Yeah, you're right. I'm so horrible. Your Sky Fairy wants me dead. But I didn't. I was nice enough and told him, look, mate, I just won a lottery. I didn't want to win. That's all that happened. But that's why I'm going on my own today. I'm going on my own because I don't know how other people react, and I don't have to worry about how other people react. I don't have to think about how other people are going to take the news about my brain. My brain, my tumour, and I'll deal with it right then. And then they'll help me. But just for today, just for this bit, I think I need to be on my own. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. and I'll know for next time. But just for today, I only have to think about my reaction. I can just take it. I can just be there in that moment, and I can just do it without worrying about how the news that I've just got, whatever it is, has impacted somebody else. I don't have to worry about how they'll take it. I don't have to worry about making them better. I don't have to worry about them. I just have to deal with that news. And that's how I'm dealing with this bit today. And we'll see what happens. We'll see how I feel about it afterwards. We'll see whether or not I did the right thing. But right now, I'm not scared. I'm not worrying. I'm all right, me. I'm all right. So I have a tendency to worry about stuff. I can catastrophize. I can go into my own head and let it stew and mull over and feed those worries. Feed them so they are big and they're scary and they growl at you. Can't do that. I can't do that. Can't self-medicate anymore. That we're only making it worse anyway. So what do? Telly weren't going to turn off my worries today. Talking did. Talking really helped. Talking to friends, talking to family, talking and telling them. Not going on and on and on, but just going, hey love, I'll tell you I'm proper feared today, me. This is what I'm scared about. And the fears from yesterday, fears today, just dribbled away. What I also do, come for a walk. Do a bit of forest bathing. Listen to some birds. Listen to some running water. And just stop thinking for a bit. Just stop thinking for a bit. And just notice stuff. Notice the sounds. Notice the wind in the trees. Notice the river just going along, making its way slowly, and on it goes. Also started meditating. That really helped. Started when I was still out with my mates. I was filled with anxiety. Everything was going wrong. Got a brain tumour. Loved my life, didn't love me anymore. Because of something that I did, not because of this, Something that I'd done made her stop loving me. So I was having to move. And I was full of anxiety. So, did a guided meditation. It was really, really weird. First time I did it, I felt different in my brain, like something physically. There was a feeling in my brain, like an actual physical feeling. And given that I'd just had this massive brain operation, it scared me actually, it frightened me. I thought, bloody hell, is something going wrong? It's happened a few times since then, when I've really got into a meditation and properly turned my head off. There was just no thoughts. I don't think I'd ever experienced that before, just no thoughts in my head. And when I spoke about it afterwards, I described it as, you know when you go on a long car journey, you park up and you hear the engine ticking and clicking as it cools down. When you turn the radiators off, and as they cool, they click and they tick. That's what my brain was. There's so much going on in there. You know, the thoughts, the worry, the anxiety, the fear. Also, I suppose, the surgeons digging around in there with a blunt knife and a spoon or whatever they do. It was just really nice to turn off. And so today, a little bit nervous. I've come out. I'm going to forest bathe. I'm going to sit here, notice the trees, notice the birds, notice the flow of the river, and breathe a little bit. I'm going to sit here with my eyes open and do box breathing. That really helps me, box breathing. So I'll breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. Concentrate on my breathing. Notice the trees and the river and the birds, and just switch my brain off. Because if there are no thoughts there, there's no worry, there's no fear, there's no anxiety. So every day, I try and meditate. No, I don't try, I do it. I do it every day. Meditate at least once every day. Could be a few minutes. Could be 5 or 10. Every day, I just turn my brain off for a bit. It just calms me down. Takes away any worry, takes away any anxiety, slows my heart down, just helps me to relax. You might like to give that a go. Try it once, you don't like it, give it another go and see. You know, silly, daft, new age, hippie crap, isn't it? No, apparently it's not. Not for me anyway. Maybe it won't be for you. It's really, really, really helped me. So today I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Come out the front door. And in a few minutes, I'm on the canal. A few minutes after that, I'm in some woods. Grateful that I found a way, a healthy, good way, taking away my fears and anxieties. A proper way that does it. Grateful I found a way that turns my brain off without making everything worse. Grateful that even when I've got a lot to worry about, I'm not having panic attacks anymore. I'm grateful that I'm not scared today. I'm grateful that I'm not scared. It's a little bit early. And I can't go and sit in a hospital waiting room with just me and my thoughts. I can't do that. So I found a little bit of green. Not as peaceful as where I was this morning, but a little bit of green. You can see the wind going through the leaves, through the grass. I can turn up Delius a little bit and close my eyes and breathe and just turn my brain off for a while. Because yeah, it's 20 minutes to go. But I can't think about it just yet. It's not a right now problem. So I'm not going to think about it right now. Think about what if this, what if that. I'm not going to think about should I do this, should I do that. I'm not going to think about how would I do this or how would I do that. I'm just not going to think for a little bit. Just not going to think for a little bit. And if I do start thinking, think about nice things. I won't be thinking about sitting outside a hospital. I won't be thinking about what's going to happen inside that hospital shortly. I'll be thinking about places I've been. Thinking about things I've done. I might try and think about things I'm going to do, but nice things. Nice things. I'll be filling my head with nice, pleasant thoughts. So whatever's going to happen in there hasn't happened yet, and I can't change it, so there's no point worrying about it. Hope you've got little happy places that you can take your mind to. I hope you've got little tricks that you can do to turn that mind off. I know that if I didn't, a brain tumour would be the last of my worries. So I'm really grateful that I've learned how to turn my brain off, how to give myself nice thoughts, and how just to be in the moment. Just to be in the moment, turn my brain off and watch the trees. That I've learned how to think of nice things and not always catastrophise. I'm very grateful for that. Very grateful. I enjoyed that. I noticed in the trees, in the grass. Felt a bit of sun, smelled the dogs. I enjoyed not thinking for a bit, just have nothing going on. There's not to worry about right now. But now I'm ready. I'm ready to walk over there and find out. Whatever they say, it'll be right, won't it? It'll be right. I'm going on my own today. I've got family and friends here with me. Got loads of messages from friends, support groups, people I don't have never even met in real life, wishing me the best, wishing me good luck. I'm really grateful to them. Now, I'm ready to find out what doctors make. Let's see what's next. So, my name's John. My brain's trying to kill me. Unfortunately, it's doing it a little bit quicker and a little bit more successfully than we may have hoped. So I've just had my results, and I need radiotherapy pretty quick. After that I get a break, and then I'm going to have chemotherapy. And then hopefully that's going to put it back in its box for a little bit. But there you go. Such is life. Could be worse, eh? Well, I have to be grateful. How lucky am I? How lucky am I that I live here, live in this time? So yeah, I'm going to need radiotherapy and chemotherapy, but I don't have to worry about, is it going to cost me a lot of money? Am I going to have to save up for it? Got the amazing NHS and the wonderful British taxpayers to take care of that for me, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to get fantastic care from one of the best healthcare systems in the world. Imagine if I was somewhere else. Imagine if somewhere else and they didn't even found it. It was just growing and growing and growing and pushing, and I'll be having screaming, terrible headaches. So aren't I lucky? Aren't I lucky? So I think I did do something wrong today. I didn't want to have to look after someone else when it was that news. I didn't want to have to think about them. I'll tell you what, I wish I had someone with me now, because I'm a little bit scared. Just a little bit. And it'd be nice to have someone to give me a love. Nice to have someone to hold my hand. Nice to have someone to lie to me and tell me it's all alright. But aren't I lucky? Aren't I lucky that I've got loads of people that could do that for me and would have done that for me? My stupidity that's avoided that, but I know now, don't I? And now so do you. Take someone with you just in case. I'm grateful that I've got those people. I've got some conversations to have tonight, mate. But I'm grateful that I've got to have some difficult conversations. So that means that people care about me. That means that people love me. I lucky. I lucky. Gonna have to have time off work. So in a few weeks I'm going to start radiotherapy. It's going to be all day. So I'm going to be coming here every day and having all these x-rays pumped into my head. Zap that bugger that's in there. But aren't I lucky that I'm going to get sick pay? So I'm not going to have to panic and worry about where stuff's coming from. Aren't I lucky? I'm lucky that I've got a strong union that made sure I've got sick pay. Make sure that work will look after me. Aren't I lucky that I've got a good job, a good workplace, because they're going to look after me as well. Aren't I lucky? I'm so very, very, very grateful. Then I get a bit of a break and I'm going to have chemotherapy, which doesn't sound right nice to be honest, but I'm lucky that I get to have that. Aren't I lucky that it's not a death sentence, or certainly an immediate one? Aren't I lucky that I've got all these people looking after me? I'm so grateful that I've got all these people who are going to look after me. They're going to pump me full of drugs, they're going to shove me full of x-rays, and they're going to look after me. Aren't I lucky? Aren't I lucky? And I am very, very, very grateful. So, wish me luck with what's coming up. I just thought, because I'm going to have a think about it on the way home. A bit, not too much. I'm not going to go into terrible, awful, horrible mood. I'm going to have some meditation. I'm going to turn my brain off. I'm going to think about nice things. I'm also going to think about how do I word this. I've got to have conversations with people that I love and tell them that stuff's not as good as we hope. It's not terrible, but it's not as good as we might have hoped. But I'm good with my words, me. So I just thought I can make it as good for them as I possibly can. But right now, I'm going to put some Delius back in my ears. I'm going to feel that sun on my face and on my head. And I'm not going to worry right now. I'll just remain grateful. So it's a lot later now. I haven't really had time to think about it because I'm dead lucky, me. I'm really grateful. Speak to friends, spoken to family. I've got all this support. I've had loves of people. I've had a big love of loads of people. Aren't I lucky? I'm so grateful. So grateful that when I'm going through this, I'm going to have all these people to help me through it. I'm going to have all of that. I'm so grateful to go around and saw my ex, because obviously going through a divorce and this is going to impact her and us on the timeline for what we're doing. But I've got to see my dog. I got a big love of my dog, and he's an old man now. He's a bit poorly. It might be the last love I ever give him. That's going to be the last love I ever give him, but he gave me a love today when I needed it. He gave me a right big love. Aren't I lucky? Aren't I lucky to have had a big love of a big, lovely, lovely dog? So I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful for the NHS. I'm really grateful for all those scientists. I'm really grateful to friends and family who are going to help me through this. I'm really, really grateful. That's what's on my gratitude list. That's what's on my gratitude list today. What's on yours? Who's on yours? What are you grateful for today? If anything on this has helped you, anything you're going to try, please let me know. If there's anything you think I should do, anything that you think that'll help me, please, I need to hear it. So anything that you think is going to help me, let me know. I'm going to go to bed grateful. Good night.